All right, my name is Samuel Kwaidia Nuzrat, and I want to just submit some of the classroom profits that we have already started gaining based upon the competition. And if you can look at the time allocated to questioning, especially in the objective, the questions, it's around 1.8 minutes per objective question. So exposing the guy to a contest where he has to answer within that time frame is developing his time capability. It's giving him a way to organize his time during exams, you know. And like for my own school, it's a whole, they are taking it very high because it's a competitive program and everybody wants to be part of it. And looking at the contest, you know, you see a challenge. It's giving them the impetus to be able to research. You know, that's one thing I have observed in it. Because even when you tell them, it is not only the note that the teacher is going to give to you. You also have your own personal way to research. So you see them go to the computer, they begin to research. So it has inculcated that attitude of research within the students. So like for me, one of the plus that I can look at for the program is the time management. Looking at the competition, it's organizing them to actually work within the time frame given to them. It's helping in the exam. I want to thank Gambeka and the organizer for this contribution, and they have already started it, and we believe that they are going to continue and to help the provinces. Like I want to talk with Mr. Javi. If you look at mathematics, when they come to the grade 10, you know, the foundation is very important. If the foundation is weak, the teacher that is involved is going to find it difficult to actually assemble these ideas together. But if the foundation is a little bit strong, maybe at average, when they come back to that level, we'll be able to actually do it fast and we'll get a better presentation and all of that. So I told him that we actually try to consider the grade, the lower basics, so that they can also be there and feed into the grade 10. Thank you.
My name is Victor Ajanoku. I'm a teacher from SDA. My advice goes to the students of secondary schools in the Gambia. We actually discovered that most students are very much afraid of figures. Figures is always a problem. But I just advise them that I want you to make figures something that's your friend. And when you do that, you're not going to regret it, because most of the problems in the world can be solved when you understand mathematics. Because technology also involves the use of figures. So students find it very difficult to mix figures together with some other theoretical aspect of it. But I'm telling you that the foundation of every nation that is that is a highly developed country is mathematics and sciences. So if you imbibe the culture of working with figures every day of your life, you are not going to have any problems. You might think it's just coming to class and adding 2 plus 2 to 3, but it's more than that. There's more to mathematics than what you think about. So my advice is that you should try as much as possible to try your best and don't be afraid of figures. So thank you very much.
My name is Joseph Oyibo. I'm from Scan 8 Senior Secondary School, Brufut. I just have a little contribution to make towards what the earlier speakers have just pointed out. I'm sorry to put it this way. Gambega has been doing all that is possible within his best and means to support this program. But I would want to appeal to the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education to try and call other, sponsors on board, especially for the upper basic schools, for the junior secondary school level, and a different sponsor for the lower basic school, at least to provide some form of relief, if I may put it that way, and make the job to be easier for Gambega to to push on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We would now allow the Permanent Secretary, MOPSI, to say something in response to your comments and observations.
I think I will start with the last comment, and that is to encourage the ministry to look for other sponsors to be able to include the lower basic and upper basic schools in this type of competitions. I think it's a very good, suggestion, but to say that we have also not left the lower basic and the upper basic out of this whole, program of the improvement of teaching and learning of mathematics. It's just that the competition element is being held, at the level of the senior secondary, through this partnership with Gambega and Grts. But there are a host of other programs for the teaching and learning of mathematics in the lower basic and the upper basic, mathematics and science. Like we currently have this progressive science initiative, progressive mathematics initiative. It's an initiative that is meant to, help in improving the achievements of, students. In fact, first of all, it's questioning the methodology that we use in the teaching of mathematics and science in our schools. You will agree with me, the teachers, that the way our curriculum is organized and even the, the exams are organized, they depend more on, recalling facts than actually applying, the knowledge. So this PSI, PMI is going, helping us. Already it's happening in some upper basic schools. 12, we had 12 initially, we've now got another 12, and the idea is to expand it to cover all the upper basic schools. Of course, the senior secondary schools are included. We are aware of the fact that we cannot limit ourselves to the senior secondary schools. But again, resources will not allow you to take on board all the schools at the same time. That's why strategically we start with one level and then move gradually to the others. But it's not to say that nothing is being done about, the situation at the other two levels. And this takes me to this point about involving the, students in the provinces. Maybe Mr. Job can give you more details, but one of the limitations is that some of those schools in the provinces are not actually offering pure science for a variety of reasons. It could be teachers, it could be, the absence of laboratories, But we are happy that since 2012, that's last year, we have started receiving Gambian teachers that we sent to the university to be trained to go back and teach in the senior secondary schools. Whilst we are looking at, getting these students from the provinces to participate, we need to address those things or issues that are preventing them from actually participating. And it's mainly to do with the teachers, facilities that should be there for them to be able to participate. But I think Mr. Job will give you some details of those schools that have been earmarked for, from the rural area to participate in this, competition. There was this issue of the foundation of students in grade 10. You see, when you follow debates